When we come back, it is one of the largest ever 3D printed projects, an entire Walmart fulfillment center. We're going to talk to the founder of the company behind that project next. 3D printing technology company Alquist 3D has printed Walmart's Supercenter's new expansion in Tennessee. This is one of the largest printed commercial projects covering 8,000 square feet. It's going to be used for online pickup and delivery, and both companies are working on a second project in the near future. Joining us right now to talk more about it is Zachary Mannheimer. He is Alquist 3D's founder and chairman. And Zachary, thank you for being here. I will say a lot of people's image of 3D is printing stuff maybe their kids are printing, little things that you print out, you can hold, they look kind of cool. What you're doing is much more important, much more substantive. And why don't you describe to people exactly how you can build a supercenter through a 3D printer?
Well, thank you, and good morning. It's a pleasure to be here. Yes, this is slightly more substantial in size than something my kids are printing. They're printing all the time. That's an interesting side of this, is that the workforce development piece, so many people are coming into this with this knowledge. But this partnership started among several different groups, FMGI, an amazing general contractor we worked with, and of course Walmart, to print the largest commercial structure there is in America. This was not an easy task. Lots of things that were learned along the way. But what we have now is a major commercial structure. Another major achievement of this is to be able to go up 20 feet. That hasn't happened before with something this size. So we learned a ton on this project, and we're excited to do the next one.
What did you learn? What are the difficulties of trying to build a structure that big, that tall?
Well, pumping the material that high with the speed that we need to go to really make this save time and move as quickly as we needed to. That's one of the biggest ones. Temperature control is huge. It was 110 degrees on the surface during the day there. And so our team became nocturnal. We printed this thing at night. That's why you're seeing these darker images there. Our teams worked from 9 p.m. to about 6 a.m. every day to do this print.
Was this project, I mean, obviously you're looking for ways and things to do this better, cheaper, more efficiently. Was this project cheaper than it would have been if they built it outright?
When we're operating at our most efficient, the answer is yes, but that wasn't consistent the entire time. The first couple of weeks, we had a lot of trouble spots like temperature and pumpability, like I mentioned. Once we got it dialed in, we believe it will be, yes. It's still some more time we have to do to get there, but I can tell you one day, when we were able to do about 325 square feet in just a few hours with a team of 3 people, that's a major achievement for this, and we're trying to beat the cost of CMU block. So we're still getting there. It's building in the industry. I wouldn't say it's dramatically less expensive right now. The next one that we do here in a couple months, that's really going to be able to tell how we can make it like that.
And how does this work, the partnership that you're doing with Walmart? If there are cost overruns, if things don't work right, do they suck up the cost and eat it? Do you eat some of the cost? Do you share it?
It's shared for sure across the board, but most of it comes to us. I mean, the difficulty in the beginning that we had was really just trying to figure out how to print this during what time of day. So once we got it going, the last couple of weeks of this work, things were moving very quickly. We were going 200 millimeters a second. That's the fastest we've ever printed. And so this was a wonderful learning achievement for us and for the industry. And that's really what we're seeing take shape here. You know, we've only been 3D concrete printing in America for about 6 to 7 years. It's still very new. There's only a handful of companies doing this work. We, of course, all know each other. It's kind of like Silicon Valley in 1972, except spread out more globally. So the industry is building. You're going to begin seeing more structures like this. But it was such an honor for us to work with great companies like Walmart and FMGI and Sika's product as well, and then, of course, Rick Robotics.
Zachary Mannheimer from Alquist 3D. I want to thank you for your time. It's pretty interesting.
Thank you.